Hello, you okay? You're good? So, I'm in the week of celebrating my anniversary na nataka kushare a few lessons that I've learned. Like I feel like I've been in this marriage for like 50 years because the things we've gone through, but I've just picked the lessons, Of course, ni life. Hizi mambo huwa zina happen na ni life. So all you need to do is pick the lessons to use in the next season. And that's what I've done. So I want to share with you, leo ni marriage lessons that I've learned in the last 5 years. This is the 6th year now that we are in. So nakumbuka my last year's anniversary, venye tulikuwa tunapitia mambo, yeah? We didn't even see the need of celebrating that anniversary, but we thank God that this year is different. We are at a good place, we are at a better place than we were. Yeah, and that's why nimefikiria wacha nishe, because there are seasons in these marriages zenye tuko. Some ni happy seasons zingine ni painful and sad seasons, but how you maneuver as a couple is the important part of all these seasons that we have. Na nimelearn a lot actually. And most of the time when we talk about marriages, actually even when the girls have been proposed, most of us tunaona tu the wedding day, that day where utavaa gauni ya 50,000, hiyo day nitakuwa wewe ndio uko kwa limelight, like everybody's attention is on you, but we don't stop to think about the life after the wedding day, sasa the marriage itself. And this thing is very, very important for you to be prepared, as you're going about kupanga wedding yenyu, pia mtake out time pia kulearn each other. Kama ni mtu wa kusoma vitabu, soma vitabu about marriage. Kama ni kusikiza sermons or talks about marriage, do that. Like ukwe ni kama you're arming yourself to get into marriage. So before I was married, nilikuwa nasikia watu wakisema that marriage is work. Na sasa nilikuwa nashindwa, see, these people are in love. Like when you're dating, mko all over each other and everything. So mtu unasema aje ni work. We're supposed to be enjoying, unajua, the marriage because we love each other. But it's until I got there ndio nikajua that marriage is actually work. Like wewe unadhani unajijua, but there are some characters zenye unatoa during marriage zenye hata uko unajua. Like you react to some situations hadi una pause kujiuliza, wait a minute, mimi ndio huyo nimefanya hiyo maneno, yeah? That is why it's very, very important for both of you kukua kabisa mumedecide kabisa, aside from this one day, because ni one day alafu utatrend like a week, ndio your friends wataweka picha zenyu za harusi kwa status, updating everybody, cheering you on. So after that one day na hiyo 1 week ya kila mtu ku-celebrate, how will you handle your marriage? How will you handle your partner? To the husbands, how will you handle your wives? To the wives, how will you handle your husbands? Are you ready? Like really ready mentally after that day? Yenye kila mtu ata behave like life itarudi normal, like kila mtu anawaona tu like any other normal couple yenye wameiona na wenye wamekuwa wakiona for the last 30 years and 20 years. Unajua mumeacha kukua the kwa spotlight. How will you handle that? So there's some lessons that I have learned kwa hizo miaka zenye nimekuwa hapa na nime-experience wewe, yeah? Na mi wanaambia some of my friends, if sikatai you want to get married, but are you sure? Are you ready mentally, physically? Because sometimes hata physical strength inahitajika, si ya kuchapana hapana, ya keep things going in the marriage. Financially muko sawa, muko ready? These are some of the things in as much as tunaangalia all the other boxes, God fearing, church loving na hizo vitu zote huwa tunaandika kwa our list, hata wewe mwenyewe unajicheck, na kuna other important things za ku look out for, you know. So lesson number 1, yeah, nimelearn the value ya kusupport your partner. Unajua, tukienda pale kwa church tukitake our vows, umesema in good times, in bad times, yeah, in sickness, in health, in riches, in poverty. Hizo maneno unazisema tu juu ni part of the session, ni part of the ceremony, ni lazima tuseme vows, to exchange vows ndio tuvalishane pete. Are you just saying them for the sake of it? Kuna wengine hadi nasikianga mnajiandikia your own vows. You know, I'll be cooking breakfast in bed for you for all these years. Let me tell you, siwakatazi, by the way, it's so good to do that, but as ujue hizi ni oath, unateka an oath, it's a vow. So hata kama unajiandikia ama unasema zenye zinakuanga, you're just reciting them, make sure you actually mean that. And before you go to take those vows, before useme yes, before after hii harusi hii meri yote mtaenda kwa marriage, will you be able to live those words that you have said? Yeah, I'm saying this because nimekuwa one of the person mwenye amewitness hizo vows vile zinakuwa activated kwa marriage. Like tulisema in good times, in bad times. Yeah, mtu anafaa kuwe hapo, by the way. Yeah, isikue like in your down times when everybody else anakuchapa na kukanyanga shingo na kichwa, at your partner is among them when wanakukanyaga. No, ulisema in good times, in bad times. So in those bad times, your partner is supposed to be there, ama you're supposed to be there yourself for your partner. Where everybody else anamkanyanga, uko hapo kumu-uplift. Unamwambia you can make it. Unampsych up. Unamwambia I love you, we got this. Because you're fighting the battle, the two of you. It's the both of you against the world. I know you have family members who are supporting you. I know you have friends who are supporting you. But your spouse, yeye ndiye tuseme kitu kama lifeline. Imagine atajua, yeye ndiye anajua kwa uko na stress, yeye ndiye anajua venye anakuhandle. Ukikuwa in all your moods, anajua venye huwa anakuhandle. Anajua kama wewe unangoroto usiku na venye ana survive na hiyo mambo. Anajua venye unakaanga kama wewe ni bibi na uweze kuclean nyumba vizuri, anajua. Yani your weaknesses and your strengths. This is the partner that you have. You're supposed to complement each other. Yeah? So the first lesson mimi nimelearn ni kusupport your partner. Whether ako right, whether ako wrong. Msupport at that moment in yako chini. And then discuss the issue later. Asiko na kanyangwa na wewe bado unamkanyanga. Akisema like nina feel nafaa kufanya 1 2 3. Be there to support that person na vision yake na dream yake. Yeah, if you're able to do that, ni kitu ana need, ni biashara ana need kufunguliwa as a partner, do that. You're supporting this person. Yeah? Akisema babe na feel tuanze kufanya 1 2 3 turudi shule. Kama mko na hiyo ability, support your partner. Yeah? This is the support that I'm talking about. Yani all round msupport. Akichapwa na watu wewe hapo, si join wenye wanamchapa. Wakichapo wewe hapo mtu akumpea 2 hugs, kumencourage, cheer on, you know, keep going, you got this, niko side yako, kuwa the cheerleader. Yeah, that is one of the lesson yenye nimelearn. Number 2, I'll just mention a few, sio zote. Number 2, marry a mature person. It's very 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 important for you to marry a mature person. Don't marry a boy. Don't marry a girl. Okay, najua tunasemanga baby girl na sitikatai, but as a man, look for a woman, a lady who is mature, because marriage is not for boys and girls. Na watu ushinda wakisema hivyo, but kabisa iko na weight yake. It's not for the boys or for the girls. Mtapatana na issues in your marriage because hakuna marriage yenye inakuanga straight hivyo ati iko smooth. Mtapatana na issues, mtapatana na temptations, mtapatana na fights that need a mature person for you to survive. But then marriage kuisha ni haraka sana. ni haraka sana. And I'm not advocating for watu wenye wanakuanga abused, whether you're being abused emotionally ama physically. No. Hao watu, of course, there's only one way to that. Ni kutoka tu. But nasema, these are the challenges that we face, and ni challenges imewapata, but you can face the challenges together. Hata si lazima mu-involve a third party, but you can solve these problems together as wife and husband. Si mulisema nitaacha my parents wache wako na tuungane atukue one. Ebu ikue that practically. Actually, whatever ceremony inagoing on during the wedding, as everybody sees Mary, unafa actually go think whatever you're saying during that the vow session, kabisa, it's a vow you're making, so be serious with it. Be ready to face whatever comes with the marriage, because kila time itakuwa ni honeymoon. Yeah, so marry a mature person. What do I mean? This person should be mature physically, anaweza handle the pressure that comes with it. Mumetoka kazi nyi wote mmechoka, mna need kukuja kwa nyumba msaidiane pia kazi zenye ziko kwa nyumba. Okay, if your husband ni that type like my husband, unajua mtu anakusupport in everything, so you should be mature physically. Yeah, be mature emotionally. Si kila time ati umeambiwa kitu umejam, umefura, umepack vitu zako, umeenda kwenu ukojiwe, ama mzee ametoka amesema anaanza kukublame, ni bibi amefanya niende nitafuta tu side chicks huko. No. Get a person who is mature emotionally, someone who can handle the pressure. Because nilianza nikawambia nini? Marriage is work and you need to do your part. Yeah? Marry someone who is mature financially, you know, and isn't you vitu niliambiwa, and I think even before me we got married with my husband, pia aliniambia hivyo, you know. Sisemi ati lazima mkwe whatever, both of you, see only the husband, hata wewe. Unajua, you might be at this moment hauko job, but si ati uko kwa nyumba unakaa unalala, like unajituma, there's something that you're doing. Inaweza kuwa you've gone through a phase like umefutwa kazi. Yes, tunaweza kuallow because you're not in the right mental state at that particular moment kwenda kutafuta kazi. Maybe take time to heal and all that, but usikuwe wewe ni mzee mwenye ama wife mwenye uko tu. You know, I'm saying you have to be mature. Na sisemi ukuwe materialistic or something. Because as people say, si ati mtakaranga mapenzi hapo mkule. And one of the thing yenye inafanyanga marriage is stay ni finances. Like hiyo ni kutengeneza break marriage yenu hata mkiwa honeymoon, and you've heard of these stories. So you should know how to handle these finances. That's why I'm saying you should be mature financially. Ujue pesa ikikuja hata kama ni ya mzee, you can plan for it, ama your wife. You can do something with the finances that are getting into your home. Be mature mentally. Yeah? Una handle the weight. Unaweza keti upe mzee wako an idea, ama you give your wife an idea yenye itakuja isaidie nyinyi as a family. That is something that is very, very important. Another lesson I learned, ya mwisho for now, learn how to treat your partner as a priority. Learn how to treat your partner as a priority. Nimesema niko kwa 6th year, najua kuna mtu ako married for 30-40 years, but mimi napeana experience from my own. Yeah? Mtu anaweza akasikia uko kwa shida, anajua naweza omba ruhusa go and check on my person, like he or she is in trouble, I need to be there. Yeah? Mtu mwenye anajua tuko na vitu mingi za kufanya and my family is relying on me, but my wife akona issue anataka to handle first, my husband akona issue anataka to handle first. So before you extend, ulikuwa umeitwa kwa harambee for example, and then kitu ikame up ya your wife, ana need your pesa, ama your family members, but your wife ana need your pesa. Make your wife a priority, make your husband a priority. Mulikuwa mmepanga kwenda out na maboys, and then something came up and your wife ana need to stay home, maybe watoto wanatoka shule waangalie. Your wife is a priority. So actually, chukua simu, ambia your boy Zaki I'll be late ama sitaweza kukuja, because who is your priority? your partner. Kama we ni wife, yeah, mlikuwa mmepanga kwenda place na girls, ama mmepangana na your sisters or your parents, something, you know, something came up and your husband anakurequest ufanye kitu. Who is your priority? Your husband. Make each other one's priority. Na msilet kitu get between you, because voices ziko hapo, and it's very good to have friends who muna walk the same walk, hata kama you're not getting your secrets out there, munajengana ki-marriage, because just like I have said, it's hard, it's tough, it's work. So ukipata mtu anakuchia on, anakuambia me by the way was in this problem, nilitaka livi, fanya hivyo. Na your partner should be willing tena to work on this problem. We make marriage easy because marriage works. Marriage works. Na nimesema kuko na seasons hata kwa marriages. But the important things ni nini? Take the lessons, pick the lessons to use them for future. Take notes. You'll need these notes. Yeah? Learn mtu wako. Unajua anataka hivi. Your wife anatakanga hivi. So why should we have quarrels every now and then? Na ushajua kenye nataka. Na nishajua what my husband wants. It's about compromise. See, every time things is gonna go your way. No. See, every time your husband and have his way. Sometimes you compromise, and it's both of us to compromise, not just one person. But nimesema, if you're in that marriage that you're being abused, there is no excuse for that. Actually, there's only one way to that. If you're not dealing with it, if your husband or your wife is not changing, that our wives wameanza kuwa toxic, just know the route out. Advocate for divorces, but kuna place inafikanga iko too much. Rather than losing your life ama your mental stability, you'd rather walk out. Unajua, but if it is something that you can work on it. Work on it. Compromise. And above all, love and treasure each other. Mtu ni beshte yako, yeah? Na usimwone kama ni perfect. You're also not perfect yourself. Uko perfect, by the way. Ni venye ni makosa ya huyo mwingine unaonanga sana. So this is what you do. Kila time ukiona the weak side ndio inatoka, try to remember the strength, the good side of your partner. You know, every time amfanya kitu kukasirisha, hebu kumbuka the good thing yenye alikufanyia. Neutralize your hasira. Yeah? Na ni life. These are some of the lessons. Next time nitawaletea zingine. Ni life with Abby. Marriage works. Bye.